What's going on out there? Mr. Dave here, kicking it on a Monday afternoon. Just wondering where you're at, man. How you doing out there? Down to the end of my last cigar. I gotta go get another batch, I guess. I'm gonna continue my horrible habit here, which is not that much of a habit, really. Yeah, one every couple days or week, whatever. So how's it going out there, man? Did you have a good day? No matter what time you're checking this video out. How goes the battle, as some say? Life treating you good? It's beating you up? You stumbling and bumbling? I've done all those things. Will in the future. Always curious if anybody's out there. I know I don't do these on a regular, predictable basis, so people can't kind of expect anything. But I am just more and more aware that it's cool to chill out, relax, and also don't be afraid to reach out and, ask questions and find out what's going on out there with family and friends. I used to be pretty much a workaholic. Never even stopped and just hung out in a chair and trying to hold the phone in a different place, see if I keep the connection going on here. I know everybody these days has an attention span of about 0.5 seconds. What does that mean? Half a second. And but I should have a pretty good coverage up here. I'm on the top of a hill. As you can kind of see going down in the valley there. And that's Viejas Mountain right there, that little bump there. I always like to hang out here at the end of the day if I can. The wife doesn't need something or need help her with dinner or whatever. Or she made dinner and I got to go eat it. I got to attend to the wife. Make sure, husbands, that you take care of your wives. And that means not just physical needs and stuff and financial and stuff, but spiritual and relationship needs too. And over the years, I've been told that women are kind of like those spaghetti strainers. So you fill them up, but then you got to keep filling them up with your love, man, and your attention and your concerns and your kindness. So it's a good thing to do. Looks like my little notification thing says there's some people out there, a couple guys. You guys have any questions that you might want to ask me about rock making? You can see I got some killer rocks right behind me here that God makes. God makes the best rocks. And I don't know, I just like sitting down and chilling out. The older I get, the more I want to sit around and chill out. And you older folks out there kind of enjoy sitting around. When you were young, you're like, what are those old people doing? Just sitting there in the swinging. And I've noticed that the older I get, the more I enjoy just sitting in a swinging. The quest for the prize, the endless quest for money and retirement funds and all that stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to make it, another year after this year has been like. And you just never know when your time is up. So, hey, it looks like we got a comment here. Hi, Mr. Dave. Nice to see you. Getting ready to. Oh, I lost the comment. I hope I can figure out how to find the comment again. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, yeah. So resting and chilling out is a good thing to do, especially when we're older. Need more time to regenerate and recover from our days at the on the job site or running our businesses and stuff. It's kind of a new experience for me. I've kind of just in my latter years started to come into this understanding that, hey, it's good to stop working on your business and work on chilling out, just listening to the wind blow and the breeze blow and the trees and see the sunsets. I've always envied people that they did their job and then they always had time to go and they had an interest in going and hang out with their buddies, hanging out, have a beer, taking it easy, going to the river and that kind of stuff. And I was always just pursuing my job, my career, my business, my creativity. It seemed to be this constant tug and pull on me. So, hey, how's it going out there, you guys? Thanks for giving me a question. I tuned in to see how you've been feeling, Mr. Dave. Okay, feeling good. New kidney's doing good. And they're always drawing blood every couple months or month or two to see how your lab work is, make sure your potassium is right, and your calcium's right, and your everything else is right. I do have an upcoming conversation with my oncologist. That's true. You get older, you just talk about medical problems. Have you older folks, have you kind of noticed that? I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, for those of you who don't know my story, I was on dialysis for 29 months in total. And that's where they stick needles in your arm if you have a fistula. That's what that's called. And suck the blood out of your body for 4 hours and put it back in. Did that for 2.5 years, I guess that would be, something like that. Then I got my second kidney transplant in June of 2020. And that's been, that was quite an ordeal. So it was about a four month recovery. I ended up getting a virus that came with the kidney that we weren't warned about, but it's kind of a innocuous virus that most people out there have. You probably have it, and your normal immune systems suppress it. And you don't even notice it. But this one, called CMV, kicked my butt for 4.5 months. 2 weeks I couldn't eat or sleep. It was a bit of a torture chamber. But that was back in 2020. Since then, I've been doing just fine, really, pretty much, aside from being a 63, 64-year-old dude trying to make stuff with concrete that's heavy and bending half-inch steel, which some of you guys might have noticed in the Monster Alpine job. If you look at my video channel and check out the Monster Alpine job, it was all half-inch. It was the biggest job I've ever done. And so that kicked my butt. It took 5 months to build it and was extremely challenging. It was hot, long summer last year. I'm reading the comments, but they come and go so fast. Should learn how to use this stuff. Maybe I could push a button and see the comments. Maybe that's stop. No, chat live is okay. That's good. So I think that's all. Yeah, he's been waiting 8 years. Someone says that they have a relative that needs a kidney. They're in their 80s. Yeah, the older you get, the harder the recovery is. And there's a certain protocol that the docs go through to approve you for that kind of a transplant. Mine cost $300,000 back in 2020. The first kidney transplant I got was about 10 years before that, and it was $250,000. So it went up 50. It's probably going to go up 50 in the next week. The way the cost of everything is going up. The point of it all is that you don't know your timeline. You don't know when the sand in your hourglass is running out. So you want to live it like, you don't know, and just appreciate and really try not to worry too much about the future and the past, especially the past. A lot of folks I've known over the years can get swallowed up in the injuries and the woundedness from the past, and you just gotta get God to help you, get some counseling if you need to, and break free of the past. It's like chains that you're dragging around a bunch of crap, and it's stealing your present joy. And I did that for a while, done that for a while. So I can vouch for my own experience that it doesn't work to give you anything good. It's just no matter how bad it was, it's good to let go of that crap. Um, but yeah, prayers to you out there who is in need of a kidney. I just kept praying for it, and then just trying to make the best of my time on dialysis. I actually got a little laptop and wrote a bunch of blogs. I think I wrote about 35 blogs or something, and just letting my mind think up stuff. And as some of you guys who've been following me at all, I know I'm able to ramble for a long time. I repeat myself. Yeah, I'm an old man. Yeah, we repeat stuff. We repeat stuff, but one of the things that is bringing me more joy now than anything else has been before is trying to live your life for the benefit of others. Take time every day to see if you can help someone else with something. And thank you for your kind words out there. You guys have been really blessing me, and when times have been tough and it's been kind of hard and you kind of can end up feeling kind of alone. It's crazy. I haven't met any of you folks out there in person, but and this social media stuff is kind of weird. There's some good stuff about it, and the good stuff is being able to encourage others and bless others with an encouraging word. And I got to tell you, it's meant a lot to me to listen and sort of read and hear what you folks think of my situation, and sending me good vibes, prayers and stuff. It's awesome. I believe that a lot of that has helped keep me alive. And some of you know, back in January, I almost died. Had a blood clot in my brain, and it damn near took me out, put me on a ventilator and everything. And so that was a rough ride. And I think there was, and I think the prayers of family and friends made a big difference. Prayer works, man. There's something to it. It's a real deal. And so you don't want to not do it. You think of someone, throw a prayer up there to the Lord and ask Him to bless them and carry them through and give them comfort. And I've been comforted and carried through really hard times because of that. And so, yeah, thank you guys out there for your thoughts and prayers over these couple of years. Even had some friends in Romania that were fasting and praying for me. Thank you guys. David Sandoval, I think you're talking to me here. And if I'm reading it quick enough, it fades in and out really fast. But you guys are awesome. Yeah, spreading around the love and looking at ways of bridging gaps instead of building walls. There's a lot of reasons and ways that we can slide into that wall building stuff, even with family members. And I got family members as well that have a different take on life and the situations we've been through recently. And I've also been a little provocative and kind of provocative, going to battle about some of the issues that we've all been trying to manage and get through the last couple of years. I got to tell you though, like I'm trying to do each day, is take some time. We got a nice sunset going on right behind me here. I don't know if you can see it much, but it's going to be a beautiful sunset. I think as the light goes down, it's harder for our cameras to pick it up, but it is a beautiful evening, afternoon here up in Alpine, up on my hill. And so I guess the word today is hang in there, bless others with your skills, your knowledge. All you guys out there, whoever of you who are listening to me right now are one of a kind. There's only one of you, and you have life experiences and you have gifts and talents. And one of the reasons I think we're actually here is to love others. It talks about what the main priorities are, and it's love the Lord thy God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love others as yourself, as it were. So got to love ourselves too. We got to be kind to ourselves, be patient with ourselves, and all our gunk and junk that we've gotten tangled up in our lives coming forward in time, and it is not an easy road to traverse, to travel on. Sometimes it can feel quite lonely, and especially when our family and friends, if we got issues and we're not having unity. So it's a really good thing to try to hang out there. And I know some of you guys out there are way better at this. I've been a pretty self-focused person most of my life, and it's only in these last few years that I'm starting to realize that phrase, it's better to give than receive. And that stuff is true, man. It's true. So you guys keep thinking that way. Push out the thoughts that don't serve you, that don't help you. The devil wants to divide and conquer. He's a liar. He's the father of lies. There is a devil, but you are able to manage and handle his fiery darts. But you got to get God inside your heart. You got to get Jesus in there. So these are the latter days, and I'm more and more I'm getting the message from God to point that out. It's not just about me making rocks or having skill sets of some kind, whatever they are. These are the last days, and we are as it were running out of time. So bless others, share your light, especially in the darkness. There's a lot of darkness out there now. And be kind, make people smile and laugh every day if you can. And it's hard to do when you got a mask on. So table the mask for a second. Don't be afraid. Fear is not something we want to spend too much time stuck in. But I do understand that there's a lot of things out there that are getting pretty scary. So anyways, I'm just trying to put a positive vibe out there. Thanks for you guys that are checking me out right now live. And if you're picking up this little live video at a different time, I just pray God's blessing upon you. I pray that he'll give you peace. The light will shine in the darkness. Call on God, call on the Lord. Pray that he would push into the darkness and the light with his light, and that he can give you some relief. I think some of the things I've sort of pondered, I think there's suffering in the world so that we can find out what we're going to do to try and minimize that, try and cut it down, among other things. But that's sort of in the category of mystery. It is hard to understand why God allows suffering. It's not a mistake, and our lives transcend our physical bodies this life. So most of our time is going to be spent after we take our last breath here. And that's kind of one of those big mystery things to try to think about. You can't figure it all out. It's God says my ways are higher than yours, and that's for sure. So well, you're not here for an accident. You're not here by accident. You're here for a purpose at this time. So grab a hold of Jesus, get him in your heart. He'll clean you up. He'll get you ready for the afterlife, and you'll be able to be in the presence of Almighty God. And you can't do that without getting cleaned up. Perfection, which is God, and imperfection can't really coexist in the same place. This is the way I look at it anyway. It's a physics thing. So hang in there, man. God bless you guys. Sunset's getting cool. See if I can share that with you a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty one. Got some nice orangey clouds. Wonderful pastels out there. So Mr. Dave up here on the hill, just hanging out, sharing a little bit of my ramblings, and trying to cheer you up if you're having one of those days. So hang in there, pour good stuff into your mind, and pour out good stuff on others, and try to get them to smile and laugh and love on them. And sometimes that means just listening. So I will, what are my cigars still going here? Let's see, I talked too long. My cigar pooped out, and that's all right. My wife probably say that's a good thing. So Anyway, have a good day, Mr. Dave up here rambling on. So until next time, God bless you guys. Get Jesus in your heart. Be kind to others and be kind yourself. And until next time, we will see you on the rock pile or my little time up on the hill. All right. Have a good one, guys. God bless you. Bye.